What if I told you that every single day you make assumptions and choices that aren't based on how things are, but on how you believe them to be? What if I told you that you live in a world of fantasy? I'm not saying you're delusional, but I do want to help you understand that your brain doesn't see the world as it is. It sees it only through the lens of what it believes. And there's even a name for this phenomenon. It's called confirmation bias. Confirmation bias is the tendency to seek and find evidence to support what you already believe, while ignoring, minimizing, rationalizing any evidence that challenges your assumptions. It's best captured in the quote, "What you believe becomes your reality." Confirmation bias is one of the most researched thinking patterns in all of cognitive psychology. It's so powerful that its model has been replicated and used every single day by the vast majority of social media platforms. Think about it. Most social media platforms have algorithms designed to show you more of what you already know and like, and to minimize or eliminate from your feed articles, posts, and images that aren't in line with what you're interested in. These algorithms limit your worldview to information that fits your assumption about the way the world is, and your brain does the same thing. And this is bad because instead of being able to judge a situation and therefore make decisions based on all possible information, you're only considering one side of things. Confirmation bias happens instinctively, but that doesn't mean you can't overcome it. The first step you can take to eliminate confirmation bias is to use what you've just learned. Simply being aware of a bias and knowing that you're just as prone to it as anyone else can help you realize when you're giving in to it. But insight alone won't do the trick. So the next time you're making a decision about something or trying to impartially analyze a situation, check yourself. What assumptions are you walking into these decisions with? Spell them out, write them down, force yourself to acknowledge your bias. The more you practice awareness of your bias, the less likely you are to give in to it. Another way to challenge your confirmation bias is by actively looking for disconfirming evidence. Force yourself to find evidence that challenges your expectation and assumptions. Ask other people for their opinions. Get a friend or a colleague's perspective to help you see things differently. And finally, ask yourself, what would it take to change my mind? Go ahead, try these 4 tools to overcome confirmation bias. Don't just look for and find confirming evidence for what you already believe. Challenge yourself to look for disconfirming evidence. Do this to improve your thinking and to become a better decision maker.